Today's topic is float and sink property. This is the property of an object. This floating and sinking property depends on the object's density. Let us see what is floating, what is sinking, and what is the density of an object. Certain things float in water, but certain things sinks in water. Let me take one piece of paper. This is a piece of paper. I am putting this paper on water. You can see it remains on the surface of water. When I put a piece of paper in a bowl of water, you can see that paper remains on the surface of water. This property is known as floating property. The piece of paper float in water. This is a stone piece. When I put the stone in water, it's go inside the water. You can see at the bottom of that water, you can see that stone. It goes inside the water. That property is known as sinking property. Now you understood what is floating property and what is sinking property. Certain things float in water, but certain things sinks in water. This property depends on object's density. What is meant by density? Density refers to how heavy the object. If you are saying regarding the stone, the density of the stone means how heavy object it is. Precise how heavy it is, how much mass it have. If you are taking the same size of paper and stone piece, stone is heavier. That is known as its density is heavier. Let us see one example. In your class, 50 students are there. Yesterday, only 25 students are present. Yesterday it was only 22 or 25 students present. So, in class there is enough space to sit that student. All the students sits far apart. Today, all the students are present. 50 students came and all the students are present. At that time, there is no enough space between the students. All students sits very close to each other. That means density is higher today. Yesterday, only some students are present. So, density is less yesterday. That is what is meant by density. In case of paper piece, the particles are staying inside this paper piece. The particles are staying far apart. So, it is very lighter. But in case of this stone piece, the particles are very close to each other. They are bonded very tightly. But in this paper piece, the particles are bonded very slightly. But in this, the particles are bonded very strongly. So it is dense. It is heavier. But in case of paper piece, it is lighter. The lighter substance will float on water. The lighter substance will float on water. But heavier substance will sink in water. In case of a coin, it is also a heavy substance. When I put this in water, it goes inside the water. It is dense particles. It is heavier particles. When we compare the objects with water, The objects which are denser than water will sink. When we take one object and compare its density with water, when that object is denser than water, it will sink. When the object which is less denser than water, it will float on the surface of water. Let us see one more example. This is a cotton. When I dips it in water, it also float on water because it is less dense than water. But when we soak this cotton piece in water, you can see it starts sinking because it drinks water. When it is soaking in water, it drinks water and it goes inside the water. It starts sinking in water because when it absorbs water, it becomes heavier. At first it was lighter. When it absorbs water, it becomes heavier than water. Then it starts sinking. This is the difference between float, sink or mixes. When we take an object and the objects which are denser than water will sink. The object which less denser than water will float on the surface of water. Some objects soak in water, it gets heavier and start sinking. Actually, the density of water means 1 kilogram per liter. When we take 1 liter water, how much kilogram it is? The volume of water weighs 1 kg. That is what is meant by density. The objects which are denser than water will sink into the water, while those which are less denser than water will float on the surface of water.